What's up guys, Ice Toad here. So in this video, I'm going to show off the HYDRA for the Sorceress in Diablo 2. Now, this is Path of Diablo, so for those of you Toads who aren't playing this yet, and yet you're playing Diablo 2, you should really check this shit out, man. This is the most Toad way to play Diablo. Some of the improvements that have been made have been epic, and one of which is HYDRA, alright? One of the many things that's been improved upon in Path of Diablo. For one, you get a Toad stash, you get all this inventory room, you have a separate little section for your charms, for your lucky charms, so you don't gotta, fight that balance of space and efficiency to pick up items and shit like that. So it really makes things simple. Well, this is my Sorceress on this current season, which I think still has a few months left. And she's not very high, she's level 77. Just decided to go a HYDRA Frozen Orb build, which is really fun. And I've experimented a lot, even on Path of Diablo. Someone hooked me up just to try and make a few videos with. All the cold gear for a Frost Nova Sorc, which I think Frost Nova has been nerfed a little bit this season. But still, someone gave me all these goodies to make a few videos with, and I just didn't find it very fun. However, I do find this build to be fun. And I always enjoy lightning builds as well, but this is in par with the lightning build, I think, in terms of its entertainment value. And HYDRA is extra Toad now in Path of Diablo. This one isn't even maxed out. Check this out. See, that's with all my gear, which gives like at least 10 points in fire skills. So Fire Mastery isn't maxed out, HYDRA isn't even maxed out yet. Neither are any of the synergies, Fireball, Warmth. So you could make HYDRA do like a ton of damage. But what's really epic about it in Path of Diablo is how it shoots fireballs instead of fire bolts. The fire bolt HYDRAs kind of suck in regular Diablo 2. And in its current iteration, Lord of Destruction and the current ladder and stuff like that, they haven't done shit with it to make it improve. So it's rarely ever used. Of course, you run into problems with cold immunes or fire immunes, but that's where your Frozen Orb comes in with this build. You know, in this video, I kind of wanted to show off HYDRA. There's a lot of places in Act 5. See, a lot of these guys are immune to cold, so your fire really comes in handy. And with the fireball, it has the splash effect, which is really cool. The splash effect damage is really cool. That's something that sets it apart from regular Diablo 2. And of course, in addition to that, the damage is absolute hog. Shit. This guy is immune to fire and cold. Once in a while, you'll get that. In most situations, I'll just let my Merc kill him off. Check it out. He's using Insight, a nice F1. Oh, Leviathan. I actually found another one of these that I didn't identify yet. Last week I went on with my Amazon for a bit, and I only played for like 20 minutes, man. I'm not even kidding you guys. And Leviathan fell, and so did Shaco. This was in a battle run where the Shaco dropped. There were 8 people in that game, and I snatched that shit up. It was Toad. And yeah, people were pissed, you know, that they missed it, and I just exited the game and left. But as those of you who know me, you know, Iceman can be a little greedy sometimes, right? Kind of working on it. But, yeah, I'm one greedy son of a bitch, especially when it comes to Toadish items. So, I wanted to slam this into video. And, I mean, maybe that's selfless, right? Partly out of selflessness, man. Doing it for you guys. You guys can watch this shit. And I got this ARAC mesh, and I had this for a little while now. Yeah, this belt will be really nice on this Sorc. And I'd slam this Shaco right now if I could, with an OOC orb, but the problem is I don't have a single freaking OOC orb. I used them all up. So yeah, here's what she'd be wearing. She'd be wearing Heart of the Oak. I remember I made this. It was really exciting making this thing. I got a very nice roll because it ranges, of course, from 30 to 40 res all. So this one's very nice, man. Yeah, that's Toadish. I got myself a nice little Shaco. I don't think anything happened on the corruption. No, it didn't. Or maybe the corruption gave it a socket, actually, I think is what happened. I don't think I even had to use a socket quest on that one. Decent amulet. Did corrupt that. I don't think I got anything from the corruption. Poor man's Nagel ring. Damn, that ring's a slug. 115 mana. And her cast rate, I think... Shit. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's been a little while since I played. I almost forgot the hotkeys for some of these things. So what do we got here? We got her cast rate. The fuck is it? There it is. 115. I think that's overkill. Probably because I leveled up. And now I can lose 10%. I think 105 is the cap. But there's another one after 115. 117 for lightning. For some lightning effects, like I think chain lightning and regular lightning. Shit. Okay, and I don't even have a 10 FCR ring on, so there's really nothing I could take away anyway. Yeah, that's why that's going on. I could lose Mage Fest and put on 110 faster cat rate ring, and I think I'll still be at that 105 breakpoint, I believe. So maybe I could do something like that. But the Mage Fists are kind of nice, especially this Hydra build. But I do have Frosties in stash. In fact, let's see how much mana the Frosties add. Because I have 912 right now. If I put this little toad on. Okay, 1123. Yeah, so a decent little gain of mana there. Of course, Mage gives you 1 into Warmth. And also an additional 25% mana regen. So... It's something you have to balance, you know what I mean? Is that worth it or not? I mean, it probably is in general, but 25% mana regen is pretty nice, seeing how Warmth, you know, it doesn't give you too much per skill point. See, it only gives you 5% per skill point. It even has attack rating in Path of Diablo, just to help you out at the beginning when you're walking around slapping shit with a club. It helps you out there. But yeah, Hydra... My Merc is wrecking shit right now. These guys are, yeah, had to waste them. Yeah, pretty much anything, man, that's not fire immune. At this level, with this gear, and she's not very high at all. But Hydra's cool. How long does it last? 5.7 seconds, that increases per level. You have up to 4 at once. There is a unique item. See, Path of Diablos, they make attempts to make what used to be useless items kind of useful again. One example is this case where I could use a Hexfire Sword. It gives 3 to all fire skills, and it lets you raise now 1 additional Hydra Man. So especially if ladder resets and not everyone has Toadish gear yet. You know, that would be fun to find something like that. If you're a build like this, you have an additional Hydra. It'd probably really come in handy. It really does waste the hell out of the bosses. It really does. And if you guys will, hit that thumbs up button. Don't be a dick. And become a patron if you want. You know, link in the description below. Thank you to my patrons for supporting the Iceman. And some of y'all have been around for a while. I really appreciate that, man. So if y'all want to become one who ain't one, you know, link in the description below, and you can follow me on Facebook. I've been playing a lot of Warcraft lately, a little bit of Diablo going on as well, and I don't know, a couple other things to be next. You know, there's BlizzCon coming up, so I'll be making videos on that, or whatever they announce there. I'm thinking it's going to be the next Diablo. I'm thinking at the least it's going to be more Toadish than Diablo 3. But I mean, that ain't saying much, right? But it's saying something. But yeah, I'm kind of optimistic, man. I think the next Diablo game is going to be pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. Well, yeah, the thing is, this build right here, you still can run these areas, you know. And I have on my left click, I have Frozen Orb and Hydra. Hotkey right there. But she can run the chaos. It can be kind of a pain in the ass. Problem is, because your Hydra, all the fire immunes are going to get in the way of its fireballs when it's supposed to be hit. There's another fire cauldron. Bullshit. Really don't want to go bye-bye here. Really ain't want to go bye-bye. In fact, my Amazon, I think, went bye-bye once or twice. In my last video I made. I think one or two I was just killed by players. I mean, that was bomb, man. That was jumped, alright? It was jumped. Unfair. So, but I mean, I got my revenge, yeah, in the video. Check it out if you haven't yet. But, yeah, I don't think she loses experience when she gets killed by the players. Shit. Wastes his hands. Yeah, in this case, damn, you're really reliant on your merc. I think I have static even hotkeyed. I do. Doesn't do shit anymore. It only takes another 25% in health, I believe. You can even go as far as use telekinesis, which has been nerfed as well. The damage that it does. At least it knocks him back a little bit. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass running chaos, but you can do it. You know, so this build, I mean, this is what a lot of people make when the ladder resets. It's my first thing that I made too. That's why I went to Path of Diablo. I never make swords. I never, back in the day, rarely make them. But I remember way back in the day I made sword, you know, because when Frozen Orb was viable, back in like 1.09 or something, or previous to that, I don't remember which. But I didn't make them ever since, really, because Frozen Orb isn't very viable in the Battle.net Diablo 2 right now. It hasn't been for a really long time. It's been nerfed and all that. But yeah, Path of Diablo made it up to par with what it used to be.
I am overburdened.
For the most part. So, that got me wanting to make a sword again. So I came to Path of Diablo. Especially when I saw the HYDRA's toll. That was especially a selling point right there, man. I realized, because there's so many skills that are just kind of useless in botnet Diablo. But yeah, not really the case anymore. There's a lot more skills that, even though there are definitely, you know, there's always going to be the ones that you're generally going to be using. But there is more variety now. And at the least, the skills that used to be completely useless, you know, they kind of have their uses now. But watch this. Watch these Hydras. Watch them take Diablo. It's pretty good damage, you know. I don't have any negative enemy fire edge gear on right now. Nothing like that. And in a normal situation, what I would do is, of course, with all the Hydras up, I just start spamming Frozen Orb as well. You know. And that would really waste his A's. So identify that shark move. Even though it's the same stats all the way through. Yeah, fuck it, I'll save it for next video. Assuming I get an OOC. I need to get an OOC or two, so I can slam the Leviathan and the Shaco. I don't think I want to slam this Iraq. I'm a little scared to do that. That's the hog right there. Nice spine. Iceman. Yeah. So,
congratulations, hero.
like the video, become a patron if you want. Let me know if you guys are playing Diablo 2 as of recently. Are you on Path of Diablo, or have you taken a break? Are you waiting for next ladder? Comment below on those matters. Peace be with you.